As Omid Scobie's explosive royal book Endgame hits the shelves this week, many are questioning who the British author is. The 42-year-old, who was once a celebrity writer for online magazines, is now a best-selling royal author, having climbed his way to the top. Best known as a co-writer of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's biography, Finding Freedom, the journalist made headlines after releasing his second highly anticipated book about the royal family on Tuesday, November 28. Publisher HarperCollins has said Endgame will have the world talking as Scobie reveals moments that royals should be ashamed of, The Mirror reports. But what do we actually know about the author who has stirred up a commotion this week with his bombshell claims against the monarchy? Here we take a closer look at Omid Scobie's career and how he came to become Meghan Markle's unofficial mouthpiece, as so many have referred to him as. Writing career. Omid was born in Wales but grew up in Oxford, where he was raised by his Iranian mother and British father. He studied journalism at the London College of Communication and started writing for Heat magazine after his graduation, before bagging a role with entertainment magazine Us Weekly as their European bureau chief. He worked at the publication for a decade, with a large part of his role involving reporting on the royal family. Although he once described the royal press pack as cheerleaders and mouthpieces, he has bid to be accepted as a member of the rota system despite Buckingham Palace showing reluctance. During an interview with This Morning, he even claimed he has felt prejudice from palace aides. Scobie went on to become royal editor at Harper's Bazaar and a contributor for ABC News. He later went freelance in 2017, has regularly appeared on Good Morning America and ITV's This Morning to provide royal commentary. Finding Freedom. Omid co-authored the famous Finding Freedom book with Caroline Durand in 2020, which focuses on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's bold decision to quit the firm and the explosive fallout in the aftermath of their exit. Thousands of copies were sold within just days of its release, and it secured a #1 spot on the Sunday Times bestseller list as a result. However, the authenticity of Scobie's relationship with the Sussexes has been questioned on more than one occasion. The royal author is believed to have first met Meghan in 2015 at Toronto Fashion Week, and in the book, he claims to have given the former Suits star a big farewell hug in Buckingham Palace following her and Harry's final engagement as working royals. Scobie was forced to deny any claims of having interviewed the Duke and Duchess ahead of writing the book. However, hidden away in an author's notes in the back pages, an admission reportedly states, "We have spoken to close friends of Harry and Meghan, royal aides and palace staff, past and present, the charities and organizations they have built long-lasting relationships with, and, when appropriate, the couple themselves." During Meghan's privacy lawsuit against the Mail on Sunday in 2020, after the publication published a personal letter that she had written to her estranged father, Scobie provided a supportive witness statement, affirming that, despite his claims, the couple hadn't been interviewed for Finding Freedom. However, the Duchess was later forced to apologize to the court after it emerged that her former chief of communications had been directed by the couple to brief the authors. Scobie appeared in court again earlier this year, where he testified during Prince Harry's hearing against a British group of newspapers in the High Court in London. The journalist told the court that he does not have a personal relationship with either Harry or Meghan, despite him often being referred to as one of the Duchess' pals. He claims to have never socialized with the Duke after being questioned on whether he had a vested interest in representing Harry and Meghan in a positive light in an attempt to get ahead with his career. He insisted, "I don't have a close relationship with the Duke and Duchess, personally." Scobie, who added that he does not have the prince's number, said, "It's got to the point that when I get press releases from Harry and Meghan's people, I wait for other people to post it first so I don't have to deal with the Daily Mail articles saying that it came from me." Join the Daily Record's WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages. Inaccuracies and grey areas. Scobie's reporting in the aftermath of Queen Elizabeth's death has also been questioned after he said on television that her coffin would make the journey from Scotland to the UK via the royal train. However, many were quick to point out his error as they noted that Scotland is indeed part of the UK and that Her Majesty's coffin was flown to RAF Northolt in West London. He later owned up to the mishap, saying it was a slip of the tongue and, "I'm happy to own it." Meanwhile, the journalist's real age is another grey area as Omid's age online is listed as 42, but many have been left confused by this given his youthful appearance. After appearing in a previous segment of This Morning with Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield where he joined the former presenters to discuss Meghan's absence from the King's coronation, viewers took to Twitter to share their disbelief about Omid's age. One wrote, but, I thought he looked fresh out of uni. While another commented, no FG way, as a third remarked, looks about 12. There was also some confusion after he was interviewed for Tatler magazine and the author raised a profile written by Andrew Billen where he had given his age as just 33. Scobie denied lying to the interviewer and said, "I'm 38 years old, not 33. There's a celebrity website that says I'm 30, Terry's another website that says I'm 34 and one that says I'm 20. However, the magazine reportedly checked out the accusation with Billen, who went through his transcript from his chat with the author. The magazine alleged that Scobie told him, "I'm 33, I just turned 33," which was met with a message of congratulations. Secret Briefing's Endgame contains a number of facts that only those close to the royal family would know about. For example, Scobie claims that the Duke of Sussex wasn't contacted by his brother Prince William as the family raced to Scotland to be by the Queen's bedside before she died. He also alleges in Endgame that there are 2 royal family members involved in the row with the Sussexes instead of just one like Meghan claims, and while he claims he could not name them for legal reasons, he revealed that their names were shared in private letters sent between King Charles and the Duchess. The British author has been forced to deny that he interviewed the Sussexes for his latest book, but he didn't deny that his sources included briefings from Harry and Meghan's team. When asked if Meghan and Harry were the ones to tell him the personal details, Scobie insisted they weren't. He told The Standard, "There's enough people around them and in their orbit to know the ins and outs of things," adding, "If Terry's ever been a private encounter with Meghan, I've spoken about it."